Tired of hot, uncomfortable dress shirts that don't hold up? Meet Serve Clothing. The mesh collar shield blocks sweat stains, and built-in vents keep you comfortable under suits, all backed by a 2-year guarantee. Right now is your chance to get the best for free. Head to serveclothing.com/win. Enter for a chance to win $500 in free Serve shirts. Serveclothing.com/win. Dress shirts that actually serve you. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents aged 18 or older. Void where prohibited. Entry must be received by May 31st, 2026. Official rules and details at serveclothing.com/win. Looking for music that lifts your spirit and fills your heart? Experience the powerful sound of the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square. Now streaming on all your favorite music platforms. Find the Tabernacle Choir on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Pandora. Let the music of the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square inspire you today and every day. Whether you're at home, in the car, or on the go, enjoy the beauty of their world-renowned sound anytime. The Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square, streaming now.
Hey!
This is JJ and Alex.
I made a name for myself, I told you I won't be denied.
As you wrap up your day, it's time to get your fix of the teams you live for and the sports you love. This is JJ and Alex on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
Happy Monday, everybody. Thanks for being with us. 97.5 KSL Sports Zone, JJ and Alex. Jeremiah Jensen to my right, looking dapper as usual in his
They make me.
Easter pastels.
Yeah.
Looks good, man.
Lavender going on here today.
Listen, that's in your color wheel.
'Tis the season.
It's in your color wheel, and I've told people that. I'm like, he
know.
looks good. He looks good in
Do
the
I?
lavender.
I'm a little pale.
He looks good in
Hard
the
to see.
lavender. He does. You look good in the lavender.
Thank you. Lavender and blue suit.
Oh, by the way, also looking Floridian right now.
Oh yeah, I got a little
Toasty.
sun. Got a little sun. Yeah,
That's good, but it's the kind that refreshes you.
Oh, it was great. Yeah,
That's good.
for those of you that have spent time on the Gulf Coast of Florida, you know it is good place to recharge your batteries. So I'm in here ready to go. I'm fresh. I got a little bit of a sunburn.
Woo!
But I'm ready to go. I'm ready to stare out my scorching and red hot sports takes with the state of Utah. Let's go.
Hot like my face right now. It's burning up.
Ooh-wee.
I love it. Well, Sly came in for you. He brought a lot of treats, by the way. It was not a good week. It was not a good Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for the sake of we still have Nutty Buddies in the fridge.
What was the unhealthiest thing? Probably the Nutty Buddies. Oh, there is. Oh, my gosh.
Nutty Buddies are there. Yeah,
Oh,
I
my
told
good
you.
gracious.
They're in the fridge there.
That's a temptation.
But he also had honey buns, donut
Is
sticks.
there mangoes in there, too?
Yeah, that's so I can
Mangoes
tell.
and Nutty Buddies.
That's why I told myself, I'm like,
The mango. Did Sly bring the mangoes, too?
No, I brought those.
You. Oh.
No, I brought the Nutty Buddies and the mangoes. 'Cause
So
I
the chances that anybody is going to take the mango and skip the Nutty Buddy are none, right?
Yeah. What I did is so I could go, I'm going to make a healthy choice right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat this sugar-filled dried mango. All right. We've got lots going on.
Well, I'm gonna hit that fridge.
You should.
I'm trying to lose weight.
I know, but
I'm trying to be good.
we were just
SLCfatloss.com.
we were doing the nostalgia thing, and so we went down the nostalgia. I don't even know how it came up. Napolis, do you know how it came up? It's just organic conversation as
We've
it
had
happens.
this conversation.
Just happens with Sly.
Me and Sly have had this conversation
Yeah,
about
yeah.
like kid food we used to eat.
Anything that's nostalgic.
Remember we went out to what was one of the home shows or something, and Sly brought chocolate milk. And,
Oh yeah,
and
chocolate
Nutty
milk.
Buddies and all our favorite kid.
Remember
kid foods.
we're at the home show. It's you, me, Sly, and Harvey Longy, and we're doing every break that we come back from. We're doing chocolate milk shots. So people are walking at the home show. We're at the Advanced Windows booth. We're all, have a happy Friday. Boop. Put back a
We're
take
all
another
acting
shot
like
of
we're having a
chocolate milk.
party there, but it was
Bam!
with what is that?
It was
milk?
like the Fair Life.
Fair Life.
The chocolate milk
I
Fair
almost
Life.
said True Life. I was thinking of True Fru.
They're all. Fair Life is also the insurance company that I buy my life insurance through. So there you go. All right, we'll kick off the program here. We have a national freaking basketball championship. The NCAA tournament wraps up tonight. You're going to be able to hear it right here, by the way. It's starting at 6 o'clock on the Westwood One coverage. on our airwaves. And it's a good night to do it because you've got also, there's no Jazz game to get in the way tonight. No Mammoth game to get in the way tonight because, they kind of clear the decks for that stuff. At least, and the stretch right now is so weirdly huge for both the Jazz and the Mammoth. This is an important stretch, last home stretch here. And we say the magic number for playoffs, right? We say the magic number's 2, magic number's 3. And then now it was like this. Oh, man, they had a huge weekend last week. Oh, and the Kings blew it by winning 2 games on the calendar last week. We're just talking so weird about this Jazz week. We're just so excited for it to be done and the prospect of the future looking bright and just the idea that I'm glad that this community has stood up and said, we hate this for the record, but we know what you're doing and we appreciate it. And I'm so sorry. And also, I can't wait to see a basketball team playing really, really, really well. And that's where you're at. Then on the flip side, you have the Mammoth, who are coming down the stretch here. That wild card 1 spot, oh my goodness. Hang on to that thing for dear life.
Got to have it.
Everything is getting, and they're playing great. And I don't want to jinx it. They're coming back home.
What a week.
Look, when they went out on the road, up to Seattle, up to Vancouver, we watched that Vancouver team on last Tuesday night, put 8 goals on the Avalanche at their place.
Yes.
They won in regulation 8-6 over the Avs. And then they go up to Vancouver. Vancouver and Seattle both scored first in both of those games. And
Seattle was up 2-0.
Seattle went up 2-0. And it turned into just a beatdown fest in both games. On the road, not an easy one to do. They'll be back at home tomorrow night. And that one's huge because they're taking on Edmonton, who they need to lose more games because you don't want to play Edmonton, I don't think, in the first round of the playoffs.
No, if you get to pick which Pacific Division team you play in the first round, Edmonton is the last of the 3.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's only because...
Don't forget the Vegas Knights are right there. Just made a coaching change. John Tortorella is going to get that thing going. But the Knights are still... The Knights are only a point back of the Oilers. And they've won 3 in a row.
You've also seen this, too.
The Ducks have lost 5 in a row.
When coaching changes... I know. They have absolutely...
They have a minus 14 goal differential. How are they even in this conversation?
They've been...
so weird.
Pooping the pond. Not the bed. They pooped the bed. They pooped the pond. Yeah, the last 5 games. Struggle bus. But, like I said, Edmonton has the distinction of never losing to a team called the Utah Mammoth or the Utah Hockey Club.
And that would be a rough first-round matchup.
So there you go.
But everybody, look, before we get into it in the next topic, I'll mention real briefly what it looks like right now in the Western Conference. These will be the first-round playoff matchups. Stars versus Wild.
That's so bad that 2 100-plus point teams have to play each other in the first round. One of them has to lose.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
We're too new to this to care. The Mammoth are going to be in it. It's exciting, but I get why people hate that. Ducks Knights, as if it were right now. And then Mammoth Oilers and Predators Avalanche. Those are amazing first-round playoff matchups. If you've been watching the league and how things have gone this year, we'll see if the Predators can hang on to that spot. We were just talking to Cole Bagley earlier, and I don't think any of us think that the Kings are going to be able to win that. But
right.
I actually would prefer to see the Sharks make the playoffs with Macklin Celebrini. But anyway, that's what we're looking at. That's going to be an incredible first round in the Western Conference, and the East is actually equally as interesting.
We'll get to the Mammoth. We've got a lot going on today. We've got some things to dip into. Of course, the national championship game. I was shocked to see Arizona underperformed. Sly called it. He said, I think Michigan runs away with this one. They'll get a game plan
to
take on the Wildcats. And I was like, I don't think so, man. The Wildcats grind on people, and they pulverize them into the floor. They just frustrate them. And it was an absolute beatdown on one of the best teams we've ever seen get beat down in a tournament.
I learned a lesson from that game, and I'll share it with you.
Okay. All right. Let's kick things off, though. Let's talk some Jazz. Let's talk to you about getting through the last few games of this season and what the mathematics look like for this Jazz team to be able to get the pick that they want, or at least to hang on to an 8 or better pick in this year's draft. So let's kick it all off officially with the cut. Let's do it.
It's time for the biggest story of the day. This is what made the cut with JJ and Alex on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
All right, so as we kick things off here, the young guys are still getting the youth movement still happening, of course. They've run into a couple teams who are now at the point that they want to really start whirring up that turbo. And Houston put it on them. And it was no different last night. Like, the Oklahoma City Thunder are a 62-win team with 7 games left. So I think that, like, this is a pretty darn good team.
Yeah.
Obviously, losing by 40-something is not what you want to do every night. But you still get these guys getting that experience. As it winds down here, we're starting to see what the numbers are looking like. 99.4% chance that the Jazz will retain that 8 or better pick right now as things stand. If they fall to 5, or to the 5th worst record.
If they are the 5th.
So they can't fall, now mathematically, they can't fall further than 5th because of the teams that won and lost over the weekend.
Those are great odds.
But I told you, 0.6.
But this is the Utah Jazz we're talking about.
0.6%.
Where there's any chance the Jazz can get screwed, they will get screwed.
0.6%, and I actually feel worse about it.
I know.
Than I do like a coin toss. Because I saw this picture of Adam Silver, and I was like, this guy, I think he doesn't sound evil, but he looks kind of evil sometimes. And when he threw that fine at the Jazz.
The only thing missing is the hairless cat.
He does have Bond villain vibes. I'm watching this thing go down, and I'm seeing the 0.6 next to the Jazz's name. Now, Napolis, give us the rundown of what you explained to me on how it works. If they and the Kings, who currently have the exact same record, JJ, because of by virtue of the Kings winning 2 games last week, you idiots.
The Kings are so stupid.
Those guys, I can't believe they won 2 basketball games.
Man.
They fell right into our trap. They've got 21 wins. Jazz have 21 wins. So what happens with the percentages? Is it a coin toss situation? How do they handle it? You explained it to me before the show. What is it?
If the Jazz and the Sacramento Kings have the same exact record with the 3 at the end of the 3 games left of the NBA season, they will do a coin flip for the lottery outcomes to see who gets the most combinations.
They don't do an in season?
No.
Like record?
Coin flip.
Coin flip.
All draft positioning and when there's ties, even later on, if it's like 21, coin flip. It's always been a coin flip.
Look, they'll win the coin flip, and then they'll lose the 0.6%.
We have video.
No.
This goes back a long time ago. We have video in the KSL Sports Archive of the first year the Utah Jazz were here. It was the 1980 NBA draft. Frank Layden allows the KSL Sports team to come in and videotape this live. They did the phone call. And we have video of the live phone call of the coin flip. He's on one end, and I think it was Boston on the other.
Could you imagine a freaking phone coin flip?
They had a coin flip
a video feed, by the way,
for the
back
number
then.
1 pick. It was going to be the Celtics or the Jazz.
Do we have coins in this place? Do we have any coins? Hey, Napolis, those are the metal things that still stand for money in our society. I want to get a coin and just do a coin toss. Every time we come back from the break, I want you to listen, because on the speakerphone call with a coin flip, is that what it sounded like then?
Yes.
Speakerphone, you hear the coin hit the table up in New York, and then they go, oh, yeah, it's heads.
I don't even think it was I don't even think the speakerphone existed in 1980.
Why would you feel comfortable about, you promise she's telling me the right heads or tails, right? I mean,
the commissioner was on the line. Isn't that O'Brien?
It wasn't David Stern.
This was pre-David Stern, 1980.
Gosh.
And they did it all over the phone, and the Jazz lost the coin flip over the phone.
Okay.
They end up with Darrell Griffith. The Celtics won that, got the number 1 pick, but they traded down to number 3 with the Warriors. The Warriors took Joe Barry Carroll. The Celtics took Kevin McHale.
Oh, my gosh. I think, but getting the Golden Griff, like, you still feel good about
No.
You still feel good about that. So
it worked out for the Jazz because Joe Barry Carroll was okay.
You know what I'm doing? After this, the rest of the show, every time we come back from a break, I'm doing a coin flip just to see where we're at. We've been hitting the button on the.
I'll do that too. I'll do lottery simulation all day. Tankathon,
we've been doing it. I want the coin toss because we're gonna have to actually use it. The analog coin toss. I hate all of the things that we were just talking about because it just feels it. You can't.
How would you prefer they break the tie?
But
season series they tried to lose. Is it the team that lost
That's
the
a
season
great point.
series?
That's actually a good
How
point.
do you decide? I mean, it wouldn't be the team that won the season series.
No, that's what you have to do. Who had the worst record against each other? I didn't say who beat them in the series. They have to be worse than them.
So the team that lost the season series gets the pick.
The better tanker.
Okay.
What do you have?
The Kings, the Jazz lost to the Kings in October 1.
Yes, give me more of those L's.
1-1, 2-1, 2-2. Series was tied in the season.
Dang it, freaking
2-2.
coin flip.
Sorry.
All right.
So that's a tie as well. We have to flip a coin. We don't have any
right.
other choice here.
Well,
And you know the Jazz are going to lose the coin toss.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
told you
It's
the
like,
story
there's
from
nothing.
1980, and they've had other lottery positions where I swear they've lost every coin toss. Anything left a chance of this franchise goes to the crapper. Everything.
I hate all of it. For sure, I hate all of
I'm
it.
glad we don't have to worry about that anymore after May 10th, I believe it is. Man, I can't wait for this lottery to be over. But
Yeah, I just can't believe
season-
a coin toss is where we're at.
this season is a success. The Jazz did exactly what they needed to do this season. They kept the pick, at least for now.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
hope
having a hard
that
time.
the Kings lose one more game out of these last three.
Yep.
The Jazz have the who do they play? They got the Pelicans on the road, Memphis at home, Lakers. And that Memphis game makes you a little nervous, right? A little nervous?
Yeah. No, for
And
sure.
I got the Kings schedule right here. The Kings finish at Golden State, home against Golden State, at Portland. The Trailblazers, by the way, are they're trying to win, so that's not going to help them. But the Warriors, Warriors really care right now if they win games?
I don't think so.
Steph is back.
Okay, for 7 minutes. He's just going to
Okay,
come
fair
back.
enough.
He's going to come back.
Can
and,
the Kings lose one of these games against the Warriors?
Oh my god.
The Kings aren't as worried about their draft position as the Jazz are.
Right.
The Kings they keep their pick.
Right.
Their odds don't dip that much by being 5 or 4. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Jazz just need to keep that pick.
As you look at it, and the Jazz, of course, so they lose in a blowout to the Rockets. They lose in a blowout to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Was there somebody between them?
No.
They'd gotten they eventually lost to the Suns. That was actually like a little bit more dicey for the Suns than we thought it was going to be for a minute. But the Rockets with the blowout, the Thunder with the blowout, the Lakers are the one that's going to be interesting along the way here because the Lakers are in Depressedville. We still don't know what Luka's out, right?
He's done for the regular season.
And that's what I'm saying, indefinitely. But
And the Lakers
regular
are
season,
tied for third. They only have a 1-game lead for home court advantage in the first round. This Lakers team
they're going
needs
to fight.
win.
They're going to fight. Well,
They
the Jazz,
have a lot
the
of
Jazz,
incentive to win.
The Jazz will oblige.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Is it here?
No, it's on the road.
Even better.
There's only one home game left in the season for the Jazz, and it's Memphis.
Memphis, the Grizzlies coming
The
to town.
Grizzlies are tied with the Mavericks in the standings. So that's kind of an interesting deal.
And they're all in 10th, 11th worst in the league area, right?
No, not quite that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th.
Oh, wow.
They're fighting for that 7th best odds, and the Bulls are 4 games ahead of them, so that's already locked in.
Okay.
So yeah, that's something. 7th and 8th odds between those two teams. So I don't know what's going to happen there if how hard the Grizzlies go, but they're not going to try to lose as hard as the Jazz will. I promise you that.
No one freaking loses like this team. Bring it in, guys. You get Gene Hackman, may he rest, into the locker room, and you give him a pep talk about just absolutely laying down and getting beat. We need you. And if you go out there and you play your hardest and you lose, I'm okay with it. I'm so glad.
The Jazz will start Bez and Bang.
Do you stop? That's
Kennedy
bad.
Chandler.
That's bad because you go, yeah. Give me some 2-ways, man.
Absolutely. Whatever you got to do.
Give me all the 2-ways.
You've got to make this happen. You've
All right.
come this far. You've come this far. This has been a marathon of a tank. You're at mile 26 of 26.2.
Yeah.
You got to finish the point 2. You got to lose the last 3. You got to do it.
Oh my
You can't let up now.
No, you can't. No.
You've tanked beautifully.
Yeah, give him that inspiration, JJ.
Finish.
I do love the idea of everyone in Utah just cheering their absolute hearts out when when they lose against the Kings.
Oh, the crowd's
or
going to
when
go
they lose
nuts
against
in that game.
They're going to go crazy.
We did it.
Right. Or when the lottery comes up and you have a bunch of people, cheering and because you're just the worst, like, hey, your team's terrible. I know, isn't it beautiful? Isn't it awesome what we did this year? I mean,
no convey. No convey.
Didn't we have a T-shirt?
No convey. We need to.
Didn't we have a T-shirt about conveying? It was like, play
Yes.
not to convey, something like that. I can't remember what it was. We can come up with better.
We can
Definitely come up with better. From the NBA standpoint, though, the Lakers are in real deep doo-doo now that Doncic is going to be out. I wonder, too, I mean, last week we had a couple of conversations about the Thunder and the Spurs. You throw a little bit of a bone to the Nuggets, and that might be it in terms of teams that you feel like are really going to be the ones that can come out. Obviously, L.A., I don't think Houston has it. I think Minnesota's fallen off a ton, too.
Yeah.
And I think everybody knows that the general consensus is Oklahoma City Thunder 1-1-1. Like, that's your – and then maybe what percentage chance would you give the San Antonio Spurs to steal that away from the Oklahoma City
45.
Thunder? I love that.
They won the season series.
So does 5 go to
55-45. And you're talking about if they were head-to-head in a series?
But I'm
That's how I view it.
So if you're to just break it up with these 3 teams then.
Okay,
Thunder, Spurs, Nuggets.
As far as percentage chance of winning the title?
Yes. Or at least being the one that goes on to the West.
Okay, so if you throw the 3 in there, as far as probability, 45% Thunder, 30% Spurs, so that would be 25% Nuggets.
That's actually a ton for the
I
Nuggets.
respect the heck out of the Nuggets because Jokic is – and if Aaron Gordon's back,
no, I know.
They've improved their depth.
Plus, some of their former coaches are going on to coach at institutions like UNC. Mike Malone, congratulations. You're going to be staring at Bill Belichick, and you're both going to go, what are we even freaking doing here? Remember when we were at the top of this sport?
Right.
Oh, UNC, where your dreams go to die. Be forgetful forever. Come join us at North Carolina.
We only hire washed up pro coaches.
Okay, in the East, right now, the Pistons, Celtics, Knicks, Cavs. I think out of those, I think we all know that the Pistons, Celtics, and then I don't know. I don't know if I give a chance. I don't know if I give a shot to the Knicks at all. Do you?
I do. 'Cause I respect their lineup.
They're the They're the Nuggets of the East. Then right now,
I think so. That's fair. I think the Cavs, if they're healthy, I think that the James Harden trade really helped them because Garland was not able to contribute much in their playoff runs.
Right.
I think Harden could be a difference maker for them in a series. And if the Cavaliers are going to be smart to play the Pistons and stay at 4, they are only 1 game back of the Knicks. The Cavaliers don't want the 3 spot. They want the 4, home court in the first round against the Hawks, and then play the Pistons. You don't want to play the Celtics in round 2. You just don't. And a Celtics-Knicks second-round series, I'll watch that. That's going to be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. But if the Cavaliers, when you look at the Cavs situation, they just can't get out of the first round right now.
Oh, for sure.
They had that 60-win season a couple years ago and lost. For them to break through, I think that they would have to beat the Pistons in the second round to be able to get to the finals because they're not going to get through Boston. Boston is the best team in the East. Boston will be in the finals. I feel pretty strongly about that.
Wow.
I don't think that there's a team in the Eastern Conference that can beat the Celtics right now in a 7-game series. Jason Tatum coming back this early and being good is an X factor that I don't think we expected.
Is there also a version of I can't trust the Pistons because they're good and they're the number 1 seed in the East, but it's still the Pistons
I know,
right now.
people might
I got to see more.
People might make fun of me for using this cliche, but you can't skip steps. That's why I can't pick the Pistons or the Spurs this year yet.
Yeah.
I think they're headed there. I think we're going to see a Pistons-Spurs final sooner than later, but not this year. I think you're going to see a Thunder-Celtics final. But you have some teams that are close, and the Spurs making this big jump, the Pistons making this big jump, those are teams that are going to be around for quite a while. And pretty soon they're going to be running their conferences. And I say that even with the Thunder in the West. The Spurs are going to be a juggernaut for years to come.
I think we've solved some problems today. Spurs, Pistons, they're kind of brothers in their own respective conferences.
They're
right?
shirt brothers.
They're shirt brothers, and they are definitely.
But they don't have championship shirts.
They don't. I'm telling you, that is a good comparison because it's like those teams are both great. They are not ready yet.
They're built for the long haul, but you've got to go
Okay.
through a process. The Thunder, the year before last year, they made the playoffs. They played really well, but they didn't break through. They got beat in the second round, if I remember correctly. That was part of their process, and they learned a lot in that process. And the next year, they were a juggernaut, and they had the experience, and those guys believed, and they ripped through everybody.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We will dip in on some Mammoth talk, hot Mammoth talk today. The Utah Mammoth holding on to a 5-point lead currently in the with that wild card 1 spot in the Western Conference wild card race and the playoff race. You got to keep it. You got to figure out how to do it. But they're playing phenomenal hockey right now. We'll talk about that next and see what the rest of the schedule looks like for the Mammoth. 97.5 KSL Sports Zone.
Make game day yours. Tickets, food and drinks, stats, and streaming. Everything you need is in the Utah Mammoth app. Download today and make game night easy. Download on both Android and iPhone. Tusk Top.
Accessing.
When TV and radio collide,
Love it.
this is what you get. You're listening to JJ and Alex.
Don't touch that dial.
On 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
Oh, yeah. You know, thinking of Ozzy Osbourne made me think of Augusta, Georgia. The two are
What?
eternally interconnected, right? Could you imagine
What
a
did you
person?
say?
Could you imagine a person that would be less invited to Augusta? Mate, can you have any? I saw you had some of those birds over there. On
Sharon!
He bites the head off of a bat at Amen Corner.
A
and goes,
gopher.
Stuff that in your golf bag. May he rest. May he rest.
Sharon!
I only said that because I opened. I'm listening. We're rocking out to
Oh,
Ozzy.
yeah. Good. This is one of the best top 5 rock song all time. Paranoid?
Right. And then
Black
I just.
Sabbath?
Oh yeah.
Easy, right?
In terms of like the
Prove me wrong.
pace. No, the pace of it is phenomenal, and it just is. It rocks out. You're exactly right. But while that was playing, I'm like, hey, we're assigning golfers all week thanks to Copper Rock.
Oh, that's right.
Copper Rock Masters giveaway starting right now on our program. How does it work? If you give us a call right now, 801-575-ZONE, that's 801-575-ZONE, 801-575-9663, you're assigned a player in this year's Masters field, and then we assign 24 through all the way up till Wednesday evening. So we'll do the last one on Wednesday evening during our show. DJ and Pika obviously kicked it off this morning. We start assigning a golfer every half hour during all these shows, and then the person can actually opt for the field, right? Or no. We just assign it to them. Oh, we do a coin toss. Boom. All right.
That's the best way to solve
that's
the
the best
world's
way to solve
problems.
anything. I mean,
Coin
that's
toss.
it's good enough for the NBA. It's good for us.
Of course.
The NFL does it. Start off every game. All right. I do love when that guy tossed the coin. What thing was that at? And it just spun like this. It didn't do anything. It didn't
Yeah.
flip at all. It just, and everyone's like, "Wait a minute!" And he's like, "No, it didn't flip. I got to do it again." That's the problem you
How
have.
do you
with,
blow the coin toss?
that's the problem you have with
Come on,
coin
ref.
tosses. So, if you call right now, we'll assign you a golfer. If you win, or if your golfer wins, then you win. And then you get 18 holes for 2 at Copper Rock Golf Course in Hurricane. You also get a gas card to help you get down there. Copper Rock, where the pros play. And even the not-so-decent people like myself. I've played there. It's beautiful, by the way. Copper Rock is awesome. But they do have this part where you're on, like, I think when you're coming in, I think on 9 or 18, awesome condos line the fairway.
Of course.
And everybody's at their pools watching you
Oh,
absolutely
no. That's
be
pressure.
terrible at golf.
That's pressure.
Yes. And the pressure is also not to slice that mother into their big picture window.
Kill some kid with a golf ball.
Yeah, you got to be careful there. So yeah.
Witnesses as you damage property.
What I'm telling you is it's beautiful. They have these awesome condos. It looks like you're in almost another country. You have these
I've probably said this on the air before, but if it didn't matter, like just pick a place you want to live, I'd live down there.
St. George?
I love it.
Oh, you're a hot guy.
My
you like
kids
the
love
heat
it too. Oh yeah,
You
I
love
don't
it?
mind
Okay.
it. You know, you live with it. What? 3
Sure.
3 months out of the year, it's over 100.
all day, every day. Yeah.
I mean, the other 9 months are like very nice.
Yeah. No, you're right.
The
You're right.
Red Rock, I love it.
Okay. So we're going to get a golfer assigned right now. We'll do it again at 4:30 and at 5:30. So there you go. What do we have here? The Utah Mammoth. So let's look at what the Mammoth have done in just the last few games here, because they needed these 2 road games were going to be critical, obviously. And the last stretch has been crazy for this team. They've won one. Let me see here. So they've scored in the wins that they've had over the past 4 wins that they've had. 7 goals, 6 goals, 6 goals, 4 goals. They're scoring a ton.
Yeah.
And they're putting the puck in the back of the net. And it's the guys who you want to see doing it, right? And then every once in a while you get the guys who come in and go, hey, they've been taking it out of our first and second line here. Let me add one myself, you know? Then your Alex Kerfoots and your Michael Carconis, those guys show up when you need them. And it's been a big time move for this Mammoth over the past when they got the brakes beaten off of them a week ago or a week and a half ago against the Caps here at home. It was a gut punch. Since then, they beat the Kings 6-2. They beat the Kraken 6-2. They beat the Canucks 7-4. Like putting in 6 and 7 goals over that span has just been, I think, crucial for those guys. And on top of it, I think when we had Bear on Friday, I reminded him that Dylan Guenther had 37 goals, and they have, these they had the 3 or 4 games left. I go, can we get him to 40? He's like, that's up to him, And then guess what happened? He scored 2 the other night against the Canucks, and the guy is on his way. I think he might be 1 goal short still, with plenty of time obviously left. Think about the growth. The best he's done in his career. Now he's very young still. The best year he had in his career was last year, 27 goals on the season. And this year he's gonna go past that 40 goal mark, and you could have very well had. I mean, Schmaltz is climbing up there still. Cooley had the stint where he's not playing, and he's still scoring goals at a great rate. You're getting your best goaltending right now. After that game, everybody kind of woke up a little bit after that Caps game, right? And so I think you're seeing the whole team respond to the pressure that they know is there. And they could have melted. Obviously, there's a lot of games left still. I say a lot. They still have a handful of games left. They're they're coming back home for 3. They go back on the road for 1, and then they come back for 2. So they're 5 out of their next of the final 6 games are all at home. That's huge. And the Mammoth fans showing up at Delta Center is going to be massive, because those games, if it really does start coming down to the wire, JJ, those games are going to feel like the playoff games. And then when they get to the playoff games, they'll be insane across the street here, which is what we've been aiming for forever. And if they play Edmonton, you'll be on that Greyhound bus all the way up to AB, Alberta.
Can't wait. Oil country. Here it comes.
Oil country. No one says oil country.
I think Edmonton is as far north as Juneau, Alaska.
Oil country.
Let's ride.
No one does that. This is oil country. People are like, oh, okay. Well, are you saying that like it's like, come on.
Watch too much Landman.
I know.
No, you know what? It's a new, in all seriousness, like this is a new territory for us.
Yeah.
I'm talking about us in the media here. And you listening right now, the sports fan here in Utah, we've never experienced a Stanley Cup playoff run together before. I'm excited about it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it's like either. It's going to be new, it's going to be fresh, and it's going to be fun. And we've had Jazz playoff runs over here before, and it's a blast. This is going to have a different energy to it. This is going to be something we've never experienced before. I don't know what to expect, but I know it's going to be crazy. And I can't wait for it. It's going to be so exciting. And, yeah, if it's the Oilers, that's a tough matchup, but bring it on. This is what you want when you're playing in a Stanley Cup playoffs. You want to be able to play the Oilers or the Avalanche or the Stars or the Wild for a chance to go win a cup. This is what you wanted. This is what you're asking for. When Ryan Smith had this vision of bringing the NHL to Utah, this is what he wanted people to enjoy, is being a part of that. And in a couple of weeks, we are going to get to experience that. Unless something catastrophic happens, we're going to get to experience that. And it's fun and exciting. And this team, You talked about what they've been through and how they responded last week. They had a plus 11 goal differential last week after getting their butts kicked the week before.
Oh, yeah.
We were questioning this team, like, what's going on? What's the deal here? In the locker room, they were accountable, but they weren't down and out. And I give them credit for that. This never too high, never too low. Alexander Kerfoot called it, the way he phrased it was, this team doesn't have any scars. This is fresh and new for these guys, too. Clayton Keller's never played in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Nick Schmaltz has never been to the Stanley Cup playoffs. He's been in the league for a decade.
Yep.
This franchise, prior to this, the Arizona Coyotes, was irrelevant. They were never good. They were always mid. They always missed the playoffs. And none of these guys have been able to experience, and even the young guys especially, they don't have the scars. They don't know. They just take it game by game. They go out there, play hockey. They have a good time. They're playing the game they love. They are the true wild card in this postseason in the NHL because they are a team without the scars, without the pressure. They're good. Their goal differential is right up there with everybody else at the top of the league, with the exception of the Avalanche and the Lightning and the teams that are just better than everybody else, the Hurricanes. But right up there with everybody else. They can compete with these teams. They know it. They've proven it. And now they're going to get a chance to prove it on that stage, and I can't wait to witness it. It's going to be fun.
So, as it stands right now, the Oilers, of course, are coming in 39, 29, and 9. The Mammoth are 40, 30, and 6. So the Oilers have more points because they have more overtime losses, even though they have one fewer win. Here's the thing: is I don't look at these teams as being. Edmonton is underperformed. On top of the fact they don't have Leon Draisaitl.
Yes,
like but
he hasn't missed the whole season. This team has just been not up to standard.
I agree, and I think for the sake of trying to say, well, this team's been to the final the last 2 years. When you subtract him,
what happened to the Panthers this year?
I know, and when you subtract Leon Draisaitl and you try to put it all on Connor McDavid, who has choked in a couple of these finals, and everyone's looking right at him. Right.
They have the pressure.
He has a ton of pressure. Yep. So the scars are on them. If they can play loose, whatever version of that is for a bunch of 21, 22, 23-year-olds, like, yeah, man, play loose. Love to see it. Love to see these guys figure it out. And we'd love to see a lot of these dudes first time in the playoffs. I mean, it's just, this is the kind of stuff you prepared for. You know, that's why you brought a franchise in. Take you to the playoffs. And next year the team stays together. You know,
this
and the year after the team stays together,
and they've got young guys in the pipeline that might be better than some of the guys they've got on the ice right now.
Oh yeah,
TJ Ginland, Caleb
they're counting on it. They're kind of counting on it, right? Like,
I mean, Danil Boot can get there.
Yep.
Dmitry Simashev might be better than some of the guys that are on the back line right now. Like, there's so much potential down the road when you're adding this talent, and there's no reason why they have to go out and trade those guys. I feel that way. Let those guys continue to come up, keep them in the organization. I don't think there's some buzz in the league that Austin Matthews wants out of Toronto, and he wants to get closer to home.
Come to America. Come back to America.
Very nice.
We love you.
Back to Phoenix. Well, Phoenix doesn't have a team anymore.
Hey, that's a shame.
But what teams in the Southwest of this country have teams? Vegas, L.A.
Hey, Austin Matthews,
Utah.
All that stuff about how we said you haven't been playing very well and you might be overrated a little bit. Forget about all that, man. Now, here's the thing.
Is that it? What would you give up to get Austin Matthews to add to this core? And do you want to disrupt what they have? This playoff run will tell us a lot about where this team is at as a franchise.
You can't add it. You can't add Austin Matthews. You'd have to give up so much to do it. You'd have to give up so much to do it. Maybe they've got a lot, but I'm just saying.
They're the team that does have a lot.
Do you put the C on his chest or keep it with Kels?
This is why I bring it up, is this team can prove now that they're good enough that they don't need to go out and get an Austin Matthews to take it to the next step. If they go out and they win let's say it's not the Oilers, it's the Ducks, or maybe they could beat the Oilers. I don't know. The Oilers haven't been great this year.
Yeah.
Not to the level that we're used to them. If this team can go on a deep run in the Stanley Cup playoffs with this core and this group, it convinces Bill Armstrong and everybody involved that we don't need to go out and get an Austin Matthews. We have what we need right here as a team, We'll continue to get these young guys ready to come up and be a part of this moving forward in the future. We've got our big guys locked in, and they can go out and just make Stanley Cup playoff runs for the next decade with what they have in-house already.
So I think for them, for the Mammoth, didn't we talk about this? And we'll chat about it more with Cole Bagley when he comes in the final hour, or I guess maybe in the 5 o'clock hour he's going to join us. But the idea of, hey, you know what? Like these guys, what they've done right here, if they just win 3 games out of these next 6, will that do it? Will that be enough? Winning the 3, they get 3, they get 6 points.
It gets you to 92.
I know, it's right on the edge, isn't it?
Nashville has 6 games left. For them to get to 92, they need 11 points.
You'd have to win every game.
They would have to go on a roll.
They have to win every game.
Same with LA. They have 6 games left. They're at 81. And that's a team that's just scratching.
See, now I feel better.
That's a team that's just scratching together overtime losses right now.
I know.
I know they won their last game, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. All right, listen. We got to take a break. We'll come back. We have Weekend Warriors around the corner. We got some great sound for you to be able to listen to as well. Uh-oh. Napolis threw in a soccer reference. More to go around the corner. 97.5 the KSL Sports Zone.
Football is live.
Derek Overstreet, founder of the New Millennium Group. We're a financial planning firm. We have advisors standing by right now to take your call. 888-999-6370. The reason you're going to want to call is we're going to help you retire 3 to 5 years before you thought possible. The way we do this is by putting together a step-by-step plan. So if you're one of those people listening and you'd like a plan in writing, give us a call at 888-999-6370. That's 888-999-6370, or go to utahsfinancialplanner.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest name.
You're locked into JJ and Alex. With the insight and analysis on the teams you can't live without. This is 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
Welcome back, everybody. It's JJ and Alex, 97.5 the KSL Sports Zone. Happy Monday. Thanks for being a part of the program. When it's Monday, we get into our Weekend Warriors, people who won the weekend for us. Before we do that, though, this Wednesday is a Win Ticket Wednesday, as it is every Wednesday right here on the KSL Sports Zone. You can win tickets, and this week it's going to be, hey, if you didn't win them last week, how about tickets to see Weezer, The Shins, and Silver Sun Pickups? Boom. At the Maverick Center coming September 15th. So if you didn't win them last week, you have another chance to do it this week. The tickets are on sale right now, livenation.com, or you can listen all day on Wednesday for your chance to win. All right. Big weekend, of course, for the Utah Mammoth, and they're on a little bit of a roll here. And they're scoring a lot of goals, and it helps to have a captain who is so dialed in, and Clayton Keller is one of our Weekend Warriors.
Back around it goes. Carlson waiting for it. He's got 2 goals tonight. Utah gets a handle. Schmaltz out for Keller at the empty net. He scores. Clayton Keller gets the hat trick and Utah's 7th goal of the night. 3 goals for the captain. It's his 3rd career hat trick, and there's a couple lids being tossed here at Rogers Arena.
I did notice a couple diehard Utah Mammoth fans were there in attendance. Or maybe those were just pissed off, like throwing it ironically at their Vancouver team. Like, I got a new team. My hat's off to this guy because you guys stink. So hat trick for the captain, and it was a great weekend for this Mammoth team, getting a win up in Seattle and up in Vancouver. Those were the ones that you were like, okay, get that done. You feel like you can get both of those, and they did. They handled them. So, all right, I wasn't a fan of putting this one in, but there's a guy playing a baseball game and may or may not have robbed 3 home runs from my Mariners.
No balls and 1 strike. And here's a drive out to right from Raleigh. Adele's back near the wall. He leaps, and he caught it! Joe Adele! There's a drive to right. Adele is back. He's at the wall. He leaps up. He got another one! Whoa. Joe Adele! What a night! Lead. And here's Crawford with a fly ball to right toward the corner. It's Joe Adele again near the foul pole. Leaping up! Did he catch it again? He fell into the crowd, so it's a home run. They called him out. He did it again.
He fell in the crowd. So it's a home run, except for I didn't know the rules. Wait a minute. See, the thing that's tough is that, like, Joe Adele, phenomenal. Like, first of all,
seriously,
baseball has to play 162 games a year, all the teams every year for eternity, right? It's been playing forever, and they're going to play them forever. You think you've seen every scenario.
Yeah.
Right? What? You were going to make a Field of Dreams joke with the eternity
But
thing?
I don't know the rules. Now, I want to see that in a call someday.
I know. I forgot the rules, Mike. What do you have? He's out.
I just announced some complete nonsense because I don't know the rules. What a day here at the ballpark.
It ruined the call because it was the third one, and he goes, so it's a home run that they called him out on. Whoa! So Joe Adele does the impossible, and baseball gives you so many opportunities that you have to play 1 million games to be able to have a result like that. It was just one of those crazy things. Now, it just so happened to be that the Mariners should have had 3 balls go over the freaking wall against the Angels, which is what we were expecting.
And you would have won the game because they only scored 1 run. And then the heartbreak of Sunday, getting walked off in extra innings.
Hate it. 1-0 though against the Angels.
You could be in first place right now.
I know, and Cal needs to get going. He needed that home run, man.
Come on, big dumper.
I can never get used to that.
I'm happy for Joe Adele, though. He spent a lot of time here in Salt Lake.
Yes,
playing
he did. For the Bees, man.
And now he's turning into an all-star level center fielder.
I love it. And then, of course, we've got some football ready for you that Alex Annapolis claims he didn't do anything. I don't know. Anyway, here's what it sounded like with the local young kid who we might see for the next 20 minutes here in Salt Lake City, so you better enjoy it while you can.
Philip Quinn with a foul, he got away, nobody called it. Oh, it was a clear grab. Marcel into possession. Caliscan to Gozo, pops it up, shoots, scores!
That was David James on the call. He knows the rules.
Yes, he does.
When the ball goes in the net,
that's a goal.
And the flag's not up, it's a goal. How about Xavier Gozo? Where's he going to end up?
Somewhere in Europe.
Is he going to play in Leicester City with your guys? He's like, ooh, no. Xavier Gozo's all, nah, I'm not doing that.
So we do need to ask our resident soccer expert here, Alex Annapolis.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
International soccer expert, I should say. What's the likely league that he would take the next step in? Because it's not like from MLS to EPL, is it? Or could he find what's the next likely logical stepping stone for him? Because somebody's coming at him with a lot of cash, right?
He could end up in the EPL. There was actually an EPL club who was sniffing around him this winter.
Okay.
But it didn't happen. Obviously, he stayed here, and it's probably a good thing he stayed here. I think maybe if you go to a little bit more developmental league, maybe France, maybe Germany, that might be a better step for him before he ends up in the EPL, but we'll see.
Okay.
Either way, this dude's going to be playing at the highest level of soccer someday.
If he's doing that, that means he's also
from here, which is cool.
Yeah, and if he's doing that, that also means he'll be a rep on Team USA at some point too.
Selfishly, I want to see him play for Real Salt Lake forever, but that's not reality. He's too good.
Already a superstar in the sport, Jane Hedengren.
Oh my gosh.
For BYU set another 10,000 meter record. So, how many natties does she have in the back pocket?
She's already won 2 in the indoor season.
Yes.
And now she's starting the outdoor season, and she just
won the 10,000
an
meter
NCAA record in the 10,000 meters in the NCAA outdoor season. She's going to win national championships in the outdoor. She's a freshman.
Crazy.
She's going to win a gold medal in the Olympics one day.
I like it.
Book it.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
And I don't know the rules.
Back to you.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. When we do return, if your bracket was busted up weeks ago and you look at it in the tattered mess that it is now, Jerry Palm will walk you through why you made bad picks. We'll see what Jerry Palm, of course, college basketball writer and bracketologist for PalmBrackets.com. This guy knows what he's talking about. We're going to have him on, break down the NCAA tournament on top of the national championship game tonight. 97.5 the KSL Sports Zone.
Want instant MVP status? Join the new Dick's Scorecard Plus program. For $99, Scorecard Plus members enjoy 1 year packed with perks, like $80 in annual bonus rewards, free shipping with no minimum purchase, triple points on 2 purchases, and more. That's over $160 in benefits. Join Dick's Scorecard Plus today and score more than ever. Tap the banner to learn more. Exclusions and terms apply. Visit dix.com/scorecard plus for details.